the last and final part. I just wanted to do this because I felt generous for you guys. Since I'm going to feel like going live tomorrow. I'm going to take it a break. Tomorrow's Friday. Alright, I'll do my Friday live like I usually do. But I am going to show you another backstory behind my dolls here. What these dolls mean the world to me, honestly. These dolls mean the actual world. I will show you them in a minute. Let me get them all set up. Let me get them set up here. Let me find them all. Since I would talk about these dolls, since it's one of my favorite members of the band's birthday tomorrow. He's gonna be 31 years old. I can't believe that. I feel old. So is my One Direction dolls. I figured I'll talk about these dolls, even though I talked about them so many times on live. But since it's Niall's birthday tomorrow, he's gonna be 31. And that is kind of weird for me because I grew up with One Direction. I grew up with them. When One Direction first came out, I was like 13. I was like a 13-year-old. I was 13 when One Direction first came out. They came out in 2010. So I was maybe 13. Yes, I was 13 years old. And I got these dolls when they came out, the dolls, when I was like 16. So I had these dolls ever since I was 16 years old. And I'm very surprised I hold on to them because I did have a doll purge when I was 16. I did have a doll purge where I got rid of some of my dolls. And I'm very surprised that I hold on to these ones because these dolls mean, oh my god, these dolls right here mean the absolute world to me. They're near and dear to my heart because these dolls are my childhood. Had them since I was 16. And these dolls are my childhood. And, you know, they're very, very expensive online. And they're very, very important to me. I bought these dolls. My mom, actually, my friend Christina actually bought me all these dolls for my birthday. And she actually bought me all these dolls for my birthday. And I love them very, very much. And they're very, very important to me. And I just, like, realize how much these dolls are very, very rare. None of, like, doll collectors know about these dolls. And a lot of them don't really, like, have them. Like, I'm probably the only one that actually has these dolls in their collection still. Like, I'm probably very, very rare to have these dolls in my collection. In my collection of guy dolls. These dolls are like my favorite dolls ever, and they still are. They're in a lot of my Tim and Jamie episodes, you know. They've been in my Tim and Jamie episodes since day one. So I actually owe a lot to these dolls. They're very, very special. They're very, very near and dear to my heart. And when I first heard about it, One Direction's making dolls. I'm like, I have to buy them. So I had these dolls. These dolls are 10 years old. Believe it or not, these dolls are 10 years old, y'all. They are 10 years old. Oh my god. I'm gonna be 27 this month, and I feel old. Like, these dolls came out when I was 16, when I was in high school. And, you know, these dolls came out when I was, like, 16. And I'm 27-year-old adult. Gonna be 27 at the end of this month. And very surprised I still have these dolls that I didn't get rid of in my doll purge. I'm talking about these dolls because since tomorrow is Niall's birthday, he's gonna be 31 years old. Hello. Yeah, they are old. These dolls are very old dolls. Yes. They are like 10 years old. And they're more older than me. They're like less younger than me, but These dolls are 10 years old. And I had them for many years of my life. As long as I can remember. These dolls mean the world to my heart. And tomorrow, since it's Niall's birthday, I figure I'll talk about them. So when I first got these dolls, I was 16, still in high school, and I still had my dolls. I didn't care what people say. Like, I used to love having dolls in high school. Like, I was 16. I didn't care. I was a freshman in high school. I did not care. And, so when I found out they're having dolls, I'm like, oh my god, I have to get one. I have to get one. So my friend got me all of them. My favorite one out of the group is Niall. He's my favorite member of One Direction. Always have been, always will be. If you ask for my celebrity court, jumbling up my words. If you ever want to know, if you ever asked me what my celebrity singer crush was, I'll definitely say Niall Horan, because he is just, he is gorgeous. Every time he sings it takes me to City of Angels. I don't know why. I just love his Irish accent. I wish he'd come back on The Voice, but he's not. Sadly, he's not. But I used to be obsessed with him, and I loved him. And I'm gonna get a lot of hate. My least favorite member was Harry. It still is. But if One Direction had a reunion, I think, like, I would pass out. It's rumors saying they are gonna have a reunion in the next couple of years. I'm hoping it's not when I'm, like, in my late 90s. I hope not. I'm hoping it's, like, when I'm, like, in my late 40s. Or when I'm in my late 30s, maybe. So I'm almost there. So, and, backstory. When One Direction broke up in 2015. Broke my heart. I think it broke all our hearts. So, when Zayn left the group in 2015, it kind of destroyed the One Direction. It kind of destroyed it, really. And when they broke up, fans were devastated. I know I was one of them. My best friend was one of them. She the one that actually called me on the phone. This one had the old iPhones. We were like, before we had these iPhones now, that we're having out now. We had like iPhone maybe 5. I know I had the old iPhone back then, so it was like maybe one with the home button. So yeah. And she FaceTimed me and said One Direction broke up. I'm like, no. I'm like, you're joking. She said you're joking. I said you're kidding me. I said to my best friend Christina, you are kidding me. She's like, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. She's like, Jess, would I kid you? I'm like, no. There's a dog barking. She's like, I'm kidding. I'm like, you're kidding. You're joking. I'm like, no, I'm not joking. She was like, you're joking. I'm like, no, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. So, I was crying and bawling, like, seriously. And I slept over at her house that day. So I brought the One Direction dolls over, and we had, like, I should say, like, a memorial for the bands. Like, we had, like, a little, like, I just say, like, a memorial. Not a memorial, but kind of like a celebration of them being together as a band. We listened to One Direction music, and we watched a One Direction movie that night. And, we just sat there and cried. I actually, in my drawer right there, I can go get them real quick. I'll be right back. you can totally tell that I was a huge fan of One Direction because I found these in my garage a couple days ago, maybe like last summer. And you can tell back then I was a Directioner because of these shoes. I got these shoes at Kohl's for Christmas. My mom got them for me for Christmas. And I found these in my garage. They're One Direction sneakers. You can tell that I was a Directioner because I still have these sneakers. I never threw them away. They still fit me. I wore them a couple times. They still fit me. So, and I had these shoes since I was 16 and they still fit me. Get what size these shoes are. These shoes are, you only can get them at Kohl's. They're like available at Kohl's. What size shoes are these? They're a size 9. So, these shoes are a size 9. I'm usually an 8, but Mom got them big for me. My mom got them big, so, you know. These shoes are like very, very rare. So, I had these shoes for a good while. And they are like, you know, very, very rare to have those shoes. You can tell that I was a One Direction fan. I honestly can tell that I was the biggest. And I think I even have the toothbrush. I don't have any more now, but I used to. I used to have this bracelet that said I Heart Niall, but it broke. I had to throw it away. It broke. Last year, I think it was this year, I was supposed to go see Niall in concert, but I didn't get my tickets because me and my best friend decided not to go see him. We were gonna go see him, but his tickets were so expensive. We're just waiting until he comes into, like, wait till he comes to PNC Art Center. If he comes this next year of 2025, I told my friend we're going. And, hoping that he does, because I want to see him so bad in concert. I have a Niall shirt and everything. And I would definitely wear my One Direction shoes, definitely. So, yeah. I got my Niall shirt on eBay, and not eBay, Amazon. And my best friend got hers on Amazon. It has the Niall. It has Niall on it, and it's like the Eras Tour shirt, kind of like from Taylor Swift. It's kind of like the Eras Tour, but it's Niall instead of her. It's so cool. And it says Niall Horan on the shirt. I wore it a couple times. Me and my best friend wore it a couple times together. I was going to go see him, but his tickets were beyond expensive, and plus, he was playing in bad areas. One was, like, in New York, one was in Pennsylvania. Like, no. So, if he comes to PNC Art Center this summer, me and my best friend are going, my three best friends are going to see him in concert. I don't care how much the tickets are. I'm going to save up, and I am going to see Niall this next summer in concert. I'm going to go see my Niall. So yeah. So, like I was saying, these dolls are very, very valuable and very special. So, when I first got these dolls, I was 16, like I said, and my best friend told me they broke up. I was just like, what? You're joking. And, like I said, we did the little thing to celebrate them to being together, and we did we watched the movie. And I started, like, it was awful. That band breakup leaves that band breakup, leaves me, that band breakup lives rent free inside my in the side of my brain, in the side of the back of my brain. That leaves me, that memory will live rent free. Couldn't get the words out. That memory will live rent free in my brain for the rest of my life. It still hurts to this day. It lives rent free in my brain for the rest of my life. It bothers me, but so, like, it bothers me so bad. It bothers me. It honestly kills me. It lives rent free in my brain for the rest of my life. And it will stick with me until the day I die. So, it sticks with me for the rest of my life existing. And, like, if One Direction ever had a reunion, I think all of us Directioners, all the Directioners out there will hop back on the bandwagon again. Like, all the One Direction girls and whoever loved One Direction back then. I know I did. I was a big Directioner. And you know I was. Except the dolls. I know a lot of us will be happy that they're having a reunion. Like the Jonas Brothers. If the Jonas Brothers can get back together, so can One Direction. Like the Jonas Brothers did it. The Jonas Brothers did it. The Jonas Brothers did it. So why can't One Direction do it? Liam said in one of his interview, when he said in his live stream that One Direction might have a reunion in the next couple years. Not now though, but in the next couple years from now. I hope it's when I'm younger, when I'm like in my late 30s. So these dolls mean the absolute world. I'm very glad to have them. I couldn't like imagine these are like out of my guy dolls, out of like all my guy dolls that I have, these dolls are my favorite. They're not in their original outfits, but I still have their original outfits. Well, some of them are. Like, Lewis is wearing his original pants. It's not his original shirt. I still have it. His original shirt is tattered. He is wearing his original pants and his original shoes. Zayn is actually wearing his original shoes. This is actually a Ken outfit. Liam's actually wearing his original shoes. I think he's wearing his original pants. I'm not pretty sure he's wearing Ken pants. This shirt right here actually goes to that Barbie fashionista right there. One with the polka dot shirt and the pants right there. This actually goes to him, and I was very surprised that it fits him because he's a little more like a stronger doll. But I'm very surprised it actually fits him. Niall over here is actually wearing his original shoes. He's actually wearing Ken Barbie fashionista pants, which just fits him perfectly. And he's wearing this shirt because I thought this is something that Niall would definitely wear. Something that he would definitely wear. He's so cute. He aged very, very well. Niall James Harden. He aged very, very well. He aged very, very well. He did. Zayn, okay, he did. Lewis, Liam, he changed. Harry, he aged very, very well. I'm so glad that he cut his hair. He needs to cut his hair. His hair was just awful back then. Like, it was awful. Don't get me wrong, I have a soft spot for Harry Styles. I still have the soft spot for all the One Direction boys because when they first got together, they were like 16 maybe. he was like 15. Maybe Zayn was like 16. He was probably 16. He was maybe like 15 because he's the youngest member of the group. The oldest one is Lewis out of all of them. Because he was born a different year. All these boys are him. Let me look it up. What year, Lewis? Looked it up. He's the oldest out of the group. He was born in 1991. He was born in 1994. He was 1993. He was born in 1993. He was born in 1993. I should know that. Because I admire him so much. So out of the group, he was the oldest out of all of them. He was the youngest because he's 30. He will be 31 tomorrow. He's 31 and he's 31. So he's 32. He'll be 33 in December 24th. His birthday recently just passed. When was his birthday? August 29th was his birthday. August 29th. His is February 1st, I think. Right or wrong? Yeah. His birthday was... Yeah, February. His birthday just passed. His birthday is January 12th. His birthday is December 24th. His is tomorrow, so September 13th. And this doll right here, you might recognize her from my Tim and Jamie episodes. If you watch my Tim and Jamie episodes, you would know that this is Niall's wife, Francesca, in my doll series. Not in real life, in my doll series. That is his wife, Francesca. Since I'm born in September, but she doesn't have my birthday. I was born September 27th. I make her born the next day after Niall's birthday, which is the 14th. So her birthday is... She's the same age as me. She's the same year I was born. Her birthday is September 14th. September 14th, 1997. So she will be 27, the same age as me. But when I turn 27, she is going to she has a different birthday than I do. So I made her different. So she's not like based on me. She's based on herself. Because she's 27, Niall's 31, so... So, the doll's hair is bugging me. So, of me rambling about that. But, anyways, these dolls are very, very important to me. And I'm glad to have them in my collection. It's very, very rare. It's very, very rare that people still have these dolls. Like, I know a lot of celebrities had dolls. Like, Justin Bieber. Okay, I did have one, but... lost him moving, so I actually got rid of him in my doll purge. I actually got rid of my Justin Bieber doll in my doll purge. I instantly regret it. But I did. I got rid of him in my doll purge, which I honestly really, really regret it. I'm looking out to buy a Justin Bieber doll. I can always look on Amazon, see if they have it. But very, very rare. But I kind of instantly regretted getting rid of my Justin Bieber doll. I only had one, but I regret it now. I regret it. I honestly regret it. I honestly regret it really bad. I honestly regret it. I honestly regret getting rid of him, like I said. And I know a lot of celebrities had dolls, like the Instinct, whatever you want to call them. They had dolls. They had like the puppeteer dolls. Fifth Harmony, they had dolls. Never got them, but looking forward to getting them again. Looking forward to having them. Fifth Harmony. I'll be right back to you guys. Like I said, Fifth Harmony has dolls. The High School Musical had dolls. A lot of celebrities had dolls. But One Direction was the biggest boy band on the planet because 5 Seconds of Summer didn't have dolls because I don't think they were that popular. I know a lot of people liked them, but they weren't as popular as One Direction. One Direction had their own movie. One Direction was the biggest boy band on the planet back when they were together. So One Direction was the biggest boy band planet. They were the biggest boy band on the planet, I should say. They were the biggest boy band on the planet. And over the years they were, and since they broke up, they're still mentioned, they're still talked about to this day. They are still talked about to this day because they made such an impact on us. They made such an impact. They made such an impact on us. They made such an impact. And all the One Directioners can relate to this. Me as a Directioner, and you guys, if guys were, you guys can relate to that they are still talked about to this very day. They're still talked about. And a lot of them interviewed them. A lot of people interviewed them. Harry answered the question, will there be a One Direction reunion? He said, I highly doubt it. But Lewis said they do see them getting back together in the near future. If you look at the video. So us Directioners, we can relate that they left an impact on us. I still listen to their music. I still listen to it. If you notice in my shout out video, I did 2 One Direction songs. I did Story of My Life, I'll take her home. I'll drive all night to keep her warm and tight. It's frozen. I love that song. Story of my life, I'll take her home. I'll drive all night to keep her warm and tight. It's frozen. I used that one for for a shout out video, and I used Does It Ever Drive You Crazy Just How Fast the Night Changes. I love that song. And there's another song that no one really talks about. Alright, since you asked so nicely, at the end of this video, I will give you a shout out. Even though it's not shout out Monday or Wednesday, but I will give you a shout out since you asked so nicely. Screenshotting your name so I can put it in the thing. Yes. Oh, you'll give me one. Okay. So since you've been so nice, I will give you a shout out. So yeah. Since you've been very, very nice. Oh, on live stream, if you are new to my channel, I talk about backstories. Thank you. I talk about backstories of my dolls. Like, I talk about backstories behind live streams, and I tell, like, different things. Like, I talk about life's, like, childhood stories about behind my dolls. That's what I do in my live stream videos. Since tomorrow is Niall's birthday, I'm talking about the One Direction dolls. Thank you. My backstories are interesting, yes. Yes. So I was talking about these dolls because since it's Niall's birthday tomorrow, I can talk about them. But these dolls are like 10 years old. I was just talking about how much I used to love their music. They left an impact on my life. I was just singing a song that really touched my heart. It was always The Story of My Life, one of my favorite songs ever. My favorite one at a group was Niall. My favorite song of all times is Story of My Life. I'll take her home. I'll drive all night till she's warm inside. It's frozen. That song's is an impact on my heart. And does it ever drive you crazy? Just how fast the night changes. Oh, my feet. Yeah, they're awkwardly tan. Oh. Oh, yeah, this is Zane, actually. Yeah, his not his original pants, though. Not his original clothes, but these are his original shoes. I don't know. They stand perfectly fine. Right? They stand up. But when it comes to him, oh, God, it's awful. He just, like, falls over. So if you ever, like, watch my videos, like, I try to stand him up, and all of a sudden he just, like, falls over. It's awful. So, yeah. Month, and I'm very surprised that the color stayed on my toes because it's the middle of September. And okay, by the end of October or November, I'll have no toe polish on my toes. I'm actually getting my nails done on Saturday, so last time you see yellow nails. I'm actually getting my nails done on Saturday, so yeah. So, like I was saying, like, so, like I was saying, it's like my favorite backstory to tell, especially for my childhood dolls. But I think the One Direction backstory has more to the story. Because like I said in the beginning of this live stream video, when I was 16, I went through a doll purge. Like, where you feel like you have too many dolls. Like, I went through that doll purge. I was still living in my childhood house. And so I went through a doll purge where I decided to get rid of a bunch of my dolls. Panda, stop. Sorry, I'm yelling at my cat. Hello. So I went through a doll purge where I got rid of some dolls when I was like 16, when I was in my childhood house. And I am very, very So like I said, I will I went through a doll purge back when I was 16, and I went through the exact same thing, the doll purge. And I got rid of some dolls. And I'm very, very, very surprised that I didn't get rid of my One Direction dolls. I'm very proud of myself that I did not get rid of my One Direction dolls. I'm very, very surprised about that. That I hold it on to these dolls for many, many years. And I'm 26. At the end of this month, I'm going to be 27. So basically, I got these dolls for my 16th birthday. So I technically had these dolls for almost 27 years of my life, which is longer than I had any other doll. These dolls are like the most longest dolls I ever had. Besides Jenna here, this one, where's Elizabeth? Longer than I had this doll. Well, these ones are childhood ones, but this one I got when I was 16, so I had this doll basically for 27 years of my life. This doll I got when I was 5, so I had this doll for many, many years. So these dolls are high, some of them. And plus, these dolls are very expensive online. If you have looked, they want $100 for these dolls. All in sets. Like, the exact same dolls that I have, they want them for, like, over $30 or $100 for these dolls. And that's where you can, like, pay your car insurance with, over $100. They want these dolls off eBay. Mostly eBay and Mercari. So these dolls are, like, very, very rare that you see. And a lot of people want these dolls. A lot of that's a thing that you can pay your car insurance with over $100 of your car insurance. Oh no, your mortgage for your house. Like, if I lived on my own without my parents and stuff, I still live with my mom, but anyways, I still live with my mom because I love my mom, and and so, like, for example, say I didn't live with my mom and I wanted these dolls. Say I didn't have them anymore. I got rid of them. Say if I did. And I'm spending all over $100. That can pay my house mortgage. Like, seriously, no. So these dolls are very, very valuable and very, very special. Because I had these dolls ever since I was 16. And I'm going to be 27 at the end of this month. So I've actually had these dolls for over my 27 years of my life. And they're in a lot of my videos. They are in a lot of my videos. If you watch my Tim and Jamie videos, you would know that these dolls are in my videos every day. A lot of these dolls are with main characters in Tim and Jamie. That's why, too. Like, Niall is married to Francesca. Lewis over here is dating one of my favorite dolls, Jenna. Zane is married to Samantha. Bailey, Liam over here is with Bailey. I make her and Zane brother and sister in my videos because they look alike. And Harry's with this blonde girl, Avery. So, a lot of these guys are married to main characters or to dating my main characters in my Tim and Jamie series. Zane and Samantha, they don't count because they're married. It's going to be years since they got married on my channel in October. I think October 6th. I don't know. I gotta look up the video. That's my most popular. That's my most popular video here on my channel. Is their wedding video. It would tickle on my nose. False alarm. I thought I was gonna sneeze. False alarm, y'all. False alarm. Sorry. I had to sneeze. Oh, my allergies. If you have been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you would know that that video is the most popular video here on my YouTube channel. I think my most popular video episode of Tim and Jamie on my channel. I have to look up the date of the video and I'll let you know in my next live stream video, which is tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go live right after I film Tim and Jamie tomorrow. So yeah. Right after I film Tim and Jamie tomorrow. Saturday I don't do videos, you all know that. But Sunday I decided to go live because I was bored and I was home alone. So Friday tomorrow I'm going live tomorrow for Friday because it's Happy Friday. But tomorrow, you know what day it is tomorrow? It's actually Friday the 13th. I refuse to go out on Friday the 13th. I don't know why. I've always been that way. I'm not superstitious, but I just feel like it's bad luck to go out on Friday the 13th. Like, if I was at my friend's house, that would be a different story. So, I'm not superstitious or anything, but I honestly just, like, refuse to go on Friday the 13th. I refuse to go out. Like, for example, if I was born yesterday on the 13th, I wouldn't go out. I'd say, Mom, I'm not going out. Like, I'm so lucky that I was never born on the 13th. Like, I'm so lucky that I wasn't born on the 13th of any month. I was born September 27th. So my birthday's at the end of the month. So, like I was saying, Like, I'll go live tomorrow, right after I film Tim and Jamie. I just have to get the dolls set up, the ones that are not in my videos, the ones that are in my live stream videos. Like, I have specific dolls that I put in my videos. Like, I have my Tim and Jamie characters, I have my dolls that I use in my live stream videos on a different side of the bin. I put all, you see that empty space right there? I put all my Tim and Jamie characters in there. So I know. I have to organize those dolls so they're not in the way. So I'm going to give a shout out to a person here that wanted me to give her a shout out. So this girl acts so nicely. If her didn't act so nicely, I would give her a shout out because she acts so nicely. Even though I don't do shout outs on Thursdays, but I used to. But she's on the list for a shout out. I'm gonna do it right after this video. And these dolls' knees don't bend. No, they don't. And the one funny thing about these dolls, wait a minute. These dolls have actual toes, which is kind of weird. Like, if you look, these dolls have actual toes, which is funny. It's just kind of weird. How these dolls have actual toes. I'm telling you, there's glitter on here. He has glitter, and I know where that glitter is from. It is from this. Oops. Sorry, Sabrina. She didn't feel it. She's plastic. This purple glitter is from her outfit. It was just on him, so on a shirt. So if you ever see like purple glitter, you know where it's from. It's from her. Like, glitter sheds off her top a lot, and I find it on my dolls. I'll find it in my doll's hair. I will find it like on their clothes. I'll like find it on their clothes. Oh, Jenna has it too. Like, I'll find it on their clothes. So yeah, that's why I just want to talk about these dolls, because they're very, very special. And since it's Niall's birthday tomorrow, it's special. There is going to be an episode of Tim and Jamie. Niall's birthday is going to be mentioned, but I'm not going to put the title, Happy Birthday, Niall. I'm just going to title it, like, I'll make up a Tim and Jamie episode. That's what I do for my, okay, before I do end this live stream video. This is what I do in my Tim and Jamie episodes. I come up with a scenario in my head, why I'm setting up. And the words that I say in my videos, I just, like, come up with it. I don't do a skit. I do a skit. But I don't, like, memorize what I'm going to do the next day. I just, like, what happened the previous day. Like, what happened the previous day. But I don't know the episode for this name. For this episode, I'll think about it in my head. But this would be, like, I would think in my head, like, oh, for this episode, I'll do this, I'll do that. I do what previous happened the next day. Like my Clarkmas episodes, which are coming soon in the beginning of November, like after Thanksgiving. We are going to start, Jamie's family starts Clarkmas. If you guys know what that is, I explained it a lot in my videos. I explain a lot. Clarkmas is like Vlogmas, I should say. But it's kind of like where Jamie and the cast of Tim and Jamie go on special adventures. They have fun with their family and friends. Like last year, I did the epic snowball fight. I'm doing that again this year. I'm actually going to go back and title it Part 1 of the Epic Snowball Fight. Then this year, for this Christmas, for this year's of Clarkmas, that would be like in the beginning of December. Like in the beginning of December, that will be the first episode I do in Tim and Jamie. Or in the ending of November. In the beginning of November, or you know what? I'll probably do like that in the beginning of December, like I did last year. In the beginning of December, I will do that. I kind of did that. It was posted December 31st. It was actually posted December 21st. But this year, I'm going to make it early. I'm going to make it a little earlier. So what I did for the snow, I just crumpled up paper towels and stuff and sprinkled it all over my floor to make it look like it was snowing outside. So that's what I'm going to do, like I did last year. And the snowman that I used, that was a snowman that I had for a Christmas decoration. But I used it as Bridget's snowman that Lewis knocked over. If you watch that video, it was hilarious. But Zane didn't participate in it because Samantha was pregnant in that episode. But this year, he's going to participate in it. So, yeah. So, I'll post that in the beginning of December this year. And Clarkmas does start in the beginning of December. In the middle of the end of December. In the middle of November, it will start. Like, in the end of November, it starts. Like, I will start posting videos of it. Like, previews of it. Like, last year, Timothy and Elizabeth were in it. The episode was titled Jim's Parent, Clarkmas-fication. Clarkmas-fication. He was in it. And Elizabeth and them those are Tim's parents. I make him have, oh, all right. And I make him, like, funny in my videos. He was not supposed to be a main character. You're supposed to leave right after my Christmas episodes. But then I decided to keep him as a main character for a year now. In November 9th, it will be a year since I had these two characters in my Tim and Jamie episodes now. And every episode he's in, so you see him a lot. You see him a lot in every episode. That I do post on my channel. We see it every year. Every day. I decided to make him a main character, him and Elizabeth, because it's funny the things I do. In my videos, if you notice, when I do his voice, sometimes I try not to laugh, but I can't control it. So, that's going to come soon in my Tim and Jamie videos. Clarkmas episodes will start in the beginning. We'll start in the end of November and the beginning of December. It's all December long. Like, it's all December long. Like, we're going to do, like, the other episode where the Grinch stole. This one's going to be called The Grinch Steals the Christmas Spirit Again for Revenge. Then we have to get Jamie and her family and our friends have to get the Christmas spirit back from the Grinch. The thing I used for the Grinch was my Kermit the Frog and a Grinch slipper that I had, but it worked, so it's going to work again for this year. And I used that little Christmas tree that you see over there. I used that little Christmas tree that you see over there. That was the Christmas tree that Jamie that I put on this thing here, and I put it there. So that's the future things that are coming to my channel. I don't know if I'm going to do a Halloween episode. I've never done a Halloween episode because on my channel, Tim and Jamie really don't celebrate Halloween. It's not their favorite holiday, but they should because they're witches in my videos. But they love Christmas. It's like, Christmas is like one of my favorite time of years ever. I love the holidays. It's like one of my favorite. I like spending time with my family and getting the power for the love for Christmas. And the one thing I love about Christmas is like the ending of the year. You know, like the ending of the year, and I go over to my friend's house. We have a big party. We have a party with our family and friends. We have a party with our friends. And I love Halloween because it's during fall season. I love the fall season. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I just want to talk about these dolls because it's Niall's birthday tomorrow, and I really wanted to share my backstories with you with these dolls because they're... Oh, Harry just fell over. These ones are my most prized possession out of my boy dolls. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Oh yeah, my cup, move that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have already done so. I post videos every day on my channel. So hope you guys stay tuned for tomorrow. And that person that was in my live stream, I will give you a shout out. Since you act so nicely, I will do it for you, and you're so sweet. I will give you that shout out because you act so nicely. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have already done so. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. See you guys tomorrow on Friday. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye, my hyenas. Have a great day. I love you. Please become a member of the Harley squad and become a hyena. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye, guys. Love ya. See you guys tomorrow in my next live stream video. Bye, guys.